Hello, beautiful people. If I haven't met you yet, my name's Amanda Levesque, and I am obsessed with the human body and all topics related to the nervous system, mystery, magic, nature. I specialize in working with people who have ridiculously high achieving energy and just kind of helping them slow down, notice the delicious gifts that life has to offer in every moment. With that being said, I also just love providing opportunities for humans to connect in a delicious way to their bodies through modalities like meditation and movement, mindfulness, yoga. In this video, I am going to talk about how to infuse the energy of luxury into everyday life. We all define and experience luxury in different ways. Luxury, in essence, is a state of extravagance and comfort. So what this means to each of us is different. Some people have a favorite luxury brand that they love to purchase from. It makes them feel luxurious. Could be shoes, handbags, clothing, jewelry. Others may feel comfort and luxury while driving a particular car or maybe getting their hair and nails done. Perhaps we feel luxury when we stay in a certain place or travel to a particular location. Yes to all of this. Whatever makes each of us feel luxurious, extravagant, and comfortable is the right way for us. There's no one right or wrong way to experience luxury. You all know that I am passionate about people creating their own definitions for things and establishing their own set points in life. I did this for a video on the practices of cultivating beauty, which I will link below in this description. For me, luxury is most embodied with layers of time, vitality, and rest. That's how I feel luxurious. So when I think of luxury, for me, it's a whole day laid out before me to just soften, unwind, and experience pleasure through my five senses. So think of like a spa day, or I love bathhouses. They're my favorite thing. Leisurely soaking, just letting my body soften and my skin hydrate and my nervous system unwind. That is like, to me, the epitome of me feeling comfort and even extravagant. I think it can feel extravagant to have this whole day laid out and you just get to inhabit it however you want. So anything that helps me soften, rest, embody more ease, makes me feel really luxurious in this fast-paced society that I live in, that many of us live in. To me, too, luxury is really tied in with vitality. I think the terms, when I think of my core essences, I really value vitality, I value beauty, and I value luxury, and these things all kind of play a role in each other. For me, vitality is anything that makes my eyes sparkle or my skin glow, my hair feel soft. Vitality is equivalent to well-being, which is equivalent to my nervous system being able to soften and restore and repair. And in turn, vitality also, to me, creates this state of beauty and coherence that is in alignment with harmony and nature and who we are meant to be in this state of centeredness. And I think that, as reflecting upon the term luxury, it feels luxurious to dive into vitality. So I'm going to share a few ways that I infuse the energy of my perspective of luxury into my daily life. Sometimes when we're working to embody something, we can add additional activities into our lives to help us feel the thing we're trying to embody. And other times, just a slight perspective shift can help us embody that which we wish to create. So either or, I'll share a mix of both. The first way that I love to embody luxury is right away in the morning when I open my eyes. I really just allow myself to soak for a few minutes in this energy of leisure right away upon waking. I feel the softness of the sheets that I'm lying in, the bed that I'm lying in. I feel the warmth of my partner next to me. I can see out the window from my bed. So I often, if the blinds are just open, sometimes I like to leave them open as I sleep because I can wake up to the feeling of the warm sun on my face. So I'll look at the leaves. The other day the squirrels were like running on the tree and it was cracking me up. So I was like watching the squirrels, and I just enter slowly and work to embody the state of soft leisure right away upon waking. I might reflect on what I'm grateful for, just softly. Like, it's not like a striving, like, oh, I need to create this list of gratitude in my mind. I'm just like, wow, thank goodness for this beautiful room I'm in right now. And thank goodness for this body that I have that can bring me through the day. And I embody the energy of, this might sound funny, but it's like playful. I embody the energy of royalty as I'm lying there, kind of like a queen, like I have all the time in the world and I am cared for and provided for in this moment. And I almost imagine myself lying in this really extravagant bed. So this is like, if you want to take it to the next level, you can do some visualization around it. And I think of myself as a queen sometimes when I wake up. And when I think of luxury, I think of this energy of a queen too, who has hours to bathe and all the oils available to her. And so you might just play around with embodying the energy of royalty and luxury and leisure upon waking. That would be an example of a perspective shift. The second way that I embody luxury is by wearing soft, silky clothing. So I'm a huge texture person. I love the feeling of yummy fabrics on my skin. This is why it can be difficult for me sometimes to shop online, because I'm such a texture person. I need to feel something. I need to feel it on me. I need to feel how I can move within it. And if it's rough or restrictive in any way, I don't feel luxurious. So I find brands that I know create really soft, silky clothing. I buy clothing that I can move in. I am a huge mover. I like to, throughout the day, like be on the floor, lay down, stretch. And I like the ability to do that. And it makes me feel free and yummy when the clothing that is touching my skin is soft and silky and smooth. And it really helps me embody this energy of a queen in her royal fabrics. So I consciously have fabric both in my wardrobe and also blankets that are just soft. And that is something that's an actionable item that's intentional that I do to embody the energy of luxury. I have to wear clothes, so I might as well wear clothes that make me feel luxurious. Number 3, midday baths. So there is nothing more luxurious to me than stopping everything that I'm doing in the middle of the day, even if I have a lot to do, and just saying, I'm going to take a bath. I am going to reset, come back to center. I'm going to soften. Everything else can wait. And it feels simultaneously like naughty a little bit and delicious, especially if I have a long to-do list. And I might take a 30-minute bath, or I might take an hour bath. The hour bath is the best one for sure. But I just drop everything and I step into this energy of receiving and luxury. And chances are I go back to my to-do list after that in a way that is more grounded, more productive, and less frazzled and reactive. So for this midday bath, I'll make it really good too. Like I put, all the Epsom salts or different kinds of salts in there. I'll light a candle, make sure the mood lighting is on, and, it's not always easy, right? If I've got a lot of to-dos on my mind, I definitely might be sidetracked in the bath, but this is a practiced thing. It is something that if luxury is important to me and leisure is important to me, I will disrupt my day to make sure that I'm living out what's important to me. And everything else can wait. And the things that fall away, or if I get into a little trouble with someone I'm collaborating with because I didn't do something, to me, that's okay, because what's important is for me to embody that which I wish to create in this world. And the more that I step into that, the more that it finds me. So this midday bath, definitely try it if you can. Even if you think you can't even afford it, just do it. Just shut it down. Take a break, pour yourself a nice hot bath and make it luxurious, and be in there and practice rest and leisure and see how you feel after. Chances are you're going to feel more relaxed. You're going to feel more like yourself, and it's luxurious. Number 4, once a day at some point, either in the morning or after a bath or before bed, I love to slowly rub oil all over my whole body. This could be coconut oil or sesame oil, but rather than just, we've all been here where we just like spread lotion or oil really quickly all over us just to get it done. I like to take my time. So 5 to 10 minutes listening to a beautiful song and just really caring for my skin like a queen. I keep coming back to that. That's funny. I wasn't planning on talking about queen energy in this video, but here we go. So a queen would take her time, leisurely rubbing that oil all over her skin so that her skin is glowing. And maybe this ties into my feeling of how energy or how luxury is simultaneous with vitality and beauty, but it just feels so good after that to walk around through my day with my skin being oiled and moisturized and glowing. And even aside from the rubbing of the oil, the act of doing this is such an act of self-love. You might even, this is a practice. Like, I know self-love and self-care for our bodies is a lifelong journey, but practice with different mantras of like, thank you as you rub the oil into your body, or I appreciate you, or I'm on my path towards loving you, if it feels hard to say those things. But just noticing the texture of your skin and the contours of your body. And this does wonders for the nervous system, self-love, self-touch. Number 5, for dinner, I light a candle and I play beautiful music. I think that, with our society, we're so fast-paced, and I'm definitely not perfect at this every day. We, grab something to eat on our way to doing something, or, eat food or drink a smoothie while we're typing an email. So having this sit-down meal feels innately luxurious, especially when tying it to time and leisure and spaciousness and rest. So when I light the candle, it feels like a ritual. And when I put relaxing background music on, I feel automatically relaxed as I eat. My partner and I just got these gorgeous dishes from a local maker, and we love eating out of them. It just feels so good and like such a ritual, such an act of reverence to the food and to the ability to digest and the gratitude for the resources in front of us. It used to be in many ways a staple for society, having family meals or family dinners, and it's moved into luxury. But I think that's just a mark to be said about how quickly we're moving, that we, more so shovel food into our faces to keep up with the day. But if there's any amount of time that we can carve out to have a slow, spacious meal, that is so luxurious and so special. And perhaps if we don't have time for a slow, savory, spacious meal, if the day's packed, we could shut down the computer, turn off our phone, and, within the 5 minutes that we do have, even if we are eating fast, light the candle, eat out of the, intentional dishes, put on some music, and for those 5 minutes, be really present. That can be luxurious as well. Number 6, The last thing that I do as of now to embody luxury every day is restorative yoga or meditation before bed. It's so good. I definitely can get caught in patterns or swept up in marathons of watching TV before bed. And I always say, to my clients or to people, we're all human. We have to let ourselves have our habits at times, and then notice when those habits take away from the embodiments that we wish to create in our lives. And so, I'll get into a show and then I'll backtrack and I'll start doing my practice of restorative yoga and meditation before bed. And I'm like, why don't I do this all the time? I sleep so much better. I wake up feeling more rested. It feels so good. So how this looks is I will roll out my mat, either right next to my bed or in my workspace. I'll turn off all the lights and I will play a pre-recorded yoga practice or meditation. Maybe I'll light a candle, but mostly not. I love to do this practice in the dark and just really prepare for bed, give my eyes a rest from blue light and screens, and my ears a rest from kind of harsh sounds, and really get into this cocoon and be present with my body as it unwinds. I lay out a bunch of blankets and pillows and let myself be so cozy. I'll have my PJs on and just let my body unwind. If you're looking for ways to do this, there are so many practices and things online to do. I actually share a live yoga practice twice a month for the new moon and the full moon. And they're live practices, so you can really get this container of having someone hold space for you live. And they're both restorative. So it's such, oh my gosh, I just love doing restorative yoga at home so much because you don't have to get up and drive anywhere after. Your bed is right next to you. You don't have to socialize after. You can stay in the resting pose for as long as you want. Your nervous system feels good because you're in a familiar environment. So if that's something of interest to you, I'll link it down below this video. It's called Moon Yoga. I always post my most recent classes on my webpage, so you can just check that. Whenever you listen to this video, you can see what the upcoming classes are. I also have several free classes on this channel from myself and then a variety of instructors who teach for my membership program, Science and Magic. So I'll link a few suggested classes for you to try before bed down below. So when I infuse these perspective shifts or activities in my daily life, I feel incredibly luxurious. I soften. My skin starts to glow. My eyes start to become more sparkly. I'm more pleasant to be around. To me, luxury being time to care for myself, time to soften, space to enjoy my body. When I'm able to do this, I feel more like me. Luxury of time, luxury of space, of freedom helps me be more me. I hope this video helped inspire you to uncover some of the ways that you feel luxurious, that you feel the sense of comfort and extravagance, and that you maybe would start to infuse these energies into your daily life. Remember, it could be anything. What makes you feel luxurious? What makes you feel extravagant and high levels of comfort? It may be similar to my list, or it could be completely different. We can access these energies of luxury by defining what the term means to each of us, spending some time in reflection there, and then taking some time to write out how we actually experience it. And then, of course, actually doing the things, even if it's just a little bit, actually doing those things, shifting our perspective, embodying more of the activities, and enjoying ourselves in the process. If your way to feel luxurious is similar to mine, through softening, spaciousness, through vitality, but you have a really hard time holding yourself accountable to slow down and actually experience it, I would love, love, love to work with you. I offer private coaching packages. My email is below, so just send me an email. Let me know what you're looking for, what your goals would be, and we'll see if we might be a good fit. I offer a wide array of packages and offerings depending on what your intentions might be. I'm also launching a brand new program next month. I'm so excited for this. It is called High Achiever Rehab. I love the name of it. It's for self-identified workaholics, and it's an ongoing monthly cohort that's designed to focus on these exact things. You know, as overachievers, as people who can't stop moving and love to work, how can we infuse more deliciousness into our daily lives, more spaciousness, more ease? There's nothing else like this that I found out there, and I'm so excited to bring this space, this container out into the world for us to create community around these topics and to hold ourselves accountable to resting, to living our most delicious lives. I promise rest doesn't take away from our careers. I promise. In fact, it adds tremendously to our success. And these are some things we'll be exploring in the rehab program. We'll be exploring limiting beliefs associated with why we don't actually sit our butts down and rest. What are the blocks? You'll get a monthly group call with me, as well as access to a private community board throughout the month to connect with other cohort members, to share resources, tips, connections. You'll also get access to the Science and Magic portal, and this portal has a plethora of pre-recorded class videos to help soften the nervous system, and then also learn about earth cycles and learn how to sync with the earth cycles so that we may find more ease in our lives. If you found value from this video, please give it a like. I appreciate all likes, subscribes, shares, comments. I would actually love for you to leave a comment and let me know how you experience luxury. If anything resonated with you from the video, you can ask me questions. I truly love hearing from you. Thank you so much for listening, and I will talk to you in my next video.